That was a stretch to get to the mute buttons there. Hi, Transal. Yes, he's being a baby. This is going to be a weird YouTube video because it's going to be like 5 minutes of spooky music and me cuddling a cat. Hello, Hawk. How you doing, bud? Oh. But note he's perked up. I've started speaking out loud. Yes, a rare organ kettle on you, my baby. My baby. See if we can catch him purring. You purring? Alright, well, we can't quite hear him purring, so let's see his face. Or... look at this baby. Ah, my baby, my little baby boy. And this is where Orko is more like Jorts, because he is removing my labour. Can't do any work if you keep doing this. Yeah, please don't die, Hawk. But by all means, express hyperbole. Mallows, please see the baby. There we go. But the baby realizes cuddles are fine, but maybe there's more. How are we all doing this evening? Hello, Hawk. Hello, Ray. Hello, Transal. Hello, Mel in the background. And I assume Kira in the background as well. I can have a drink, yay. Pesky uteri. Is that the appropriate plural? Probably not. It's probably uteruses. But sucks to have a crampy one. Oh, wave time, Mel. Right. I'm starting to feel dread for this fucking game. Oh! Hello, Carter. Hello, it's the internet's favourite son. Hello, how are you doing? Doing my silly dance. Let's put the spooky music back on. Spooky music does not match the rave music. Hello, Carter. How you doing? Been playing Destiny 2, of course you have. Hello, Goth. How are you? You're the internet's favourite son. Everyone's... You know what? If the internet had a favourite son, it's Carter. You have not missed anything. You've missed kitty cuddles. But you have not missed streamies. Hey. Hello, Tongue Live. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, if you don't know me, folks, my name is DJ. My pronouns are he, him. There's lots of information down below. We play point-and-click games around here. And other stuff. But you have not missed cats. We also have cats. Let me adjust my camera slightly. And then let's put cat cam on. It is kicking off. Because, hi, Snarf. Snarf is, you can just see Snarf's there on the floor. So the ginger's Snarf. He's a big doofus. And this fucking piece of shit here, yes, go and give, that's it, kisses for chat. That's Orko. And what you can do is if you hang around and earn enough channel points, you can feed my cats treats. Which I think Snarf was expecting today. You get to see my cat's butt. Hello, Jess. How you doing? But yeah, this is the bit where we take a bunch of dreamies, and we go, there you go, Orko, there you go. Whoop. Straighten his camera, and we go, Snarf. And Snarf gets some dreamies as well. Now, there is a game. Will Snarf finish the dreamies? Will Snarf, well, he's having a little lick at least. Because look at Orko. Look at the way that Orko keeps ignoring his food and going, what's Snarf eating? Orko likes to steal and bully Snarf off his food. So Kathy, bless her, knocked up a little system to keep score between the pair of them. Currently, it is 6-1 to Orko. Note how Orko guzzles it all down like a piggy pig. Whereas Snarf is much more gentle. Orko is quite mean. Is definitely mean to his brother, and may sometimes be mean to neighbourhood cats. I will tell you a tale about the neighbourhood cats from yesterday. But yeah, Snarf, Snarf seems more into it this evening. Orko's still got plenty to do. He's also getting drool all over my desk. Oh, Snarf, do you not want to finish your biscuits? No. Oh. Well, there you go. Snarf. Snarf is not fond. We got new dreamies. We got chicken dreamies. A chicken. And yeah, it looks like Snarf forfeits. Look at that. Look at him go. Look at him go. Barely, hasn't even licked my desk. And he's in. He's in. Stealing. So Snarf concedes. Orko finishes them off. And I believe, I mean, the Kathy's rules, but I believe this is an Orko win. Yes, Snarf lost. Sorry, Kathy. Orko, that is 7-1. Maybe it's the rules. And now he's just having a sniff around in case there's anything else. Maybe I'll drop some kebab. Or something else. But he will piss off pretty much in a second. Then he'll probably be back. In a bit. So you can see him there, just sniffing around. He will return and think there's a chance for more. Yeah, we're looking at you, you gorgeous little bastard. You fucking terror. I mean, I say he's a fucking terror. Snarf, when it comes to them two fighting each other, Snarf tends to bully him in just fights. More than Orko bullies Snarf off food. What? Are you eating fluff? Or did you find a biscuit? No. Yeah, he doesn't understand the concept of channel points once per stream. All he knows is Daddy's talking to himself. I can get treats. I don't know why he likes to stick his head in that bag. That's my work bag. All that's in there are like cutters and things. You're a weird cat. And then there he goes. There we go, folks. So there you go, Carter. You were in time for some cats. I know I did see you go and lurk there. Of course, you've been streaming for a long time, so have relaxed. But welcome in, everybody. Hello. Right. Who haven't I said hello to? I've seen some people in there. Right. So, Dung Live, welcome. Hello. You're, I guess you came in with Carter. Right. Cat Jess, hello. I think I said hello to you, Jess. How you doing? I think we said hello. Oh no, Art. Thought I saw you sneak in. Yes, just in time for clean up dreamies. There we go. Right. So we've had at the very top of the stream. I went live a little bit early because Orko was cuddling me. So the YouTube video, when this goes up to YouTube, is going to be like 5 to 10 minutes of spooky music playing and me hanging around with a cat. But now we get to the real reason why we're all here. You know about your Wi-Fi's getting worse. Oh, what? God damn your terrible, terrible internet connections. I feel for you, bud. A screaming uterus and a wobbly internet. It's just not good, is it? Right, don't press that button. I was hanging my finger over the start stop stream button. We don't press that button. We press this button. Not the one that plays it, the one that stops the music. Yes, if you're not following Hawk, follow Hawk. Because when their Wi-Fi does work, Wi-Fi suck. When their Wi-Fi does work, he's a fantastic streamer. And yeah, Watch Dogs Legion has been quite fun watching the Watch Dogs. I think you're looking at doing the Yakuza game soon, aren't you? Should be fun. Right. There's a northern lass in a hole. There's a weird northern lass in a hole. There's a northern lass in a hole, and she's digging for a treasure. What do you know about vampires? Right, what are we trying to do? The Y connection work that requires you not to be met. That's, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, we've got to be getting close to the end, surely. We're on the last bit of La Serpent Rouge. And 3 people have died. And the prince is in town. So we've got to be getting towards the end. But we're in that, the last in pink, we'll get to the bottom of it. Hey. He didn't care out. I think I said hello, but there. Let's say. Right, Yakuza soon. Excellent. So, we've got to do something here, apparently, but I don't know what we're meant to be doing. It feels like, because there's a water bottle here, it feels like we should be distracting. Okay, so Art. At this point, Art, let's have a decent conversation about how you, with a guide, bless you all, you've all been like dipping in the guides and stuff, where you think we should be. We are currently on day 3, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. So that's where we are in the game. Say we're nearly finished. We've got 359 points. No, maths. 300 odd points to find. So yeah, we're currently day 3, midday to 3 p.m. That's the section we're in. Did we see anyone in the hall when we left our room? Yes, it was the weird Italian fella. And we followed him and he went to his room. I'm not sure whose room he left. It might have been Madeline's. If it helps, it looks like we're on the last day. Thank you for that. So we need to be back at the hotel, apparently. Okay. You know, Art just... Because I'm so fucking stumped. Honestly, we just need... I think I'm going to need walking through. That's the thing. It's not flashing to say, oh, you've got things to do at the hotel. It feels like we've, theoretically we should have done everything at the hotel. But of course...
A chicken.
I will load that up into the buttons. We did come back to the hotel and we saw Prince James here. So we know he's been here. And Kira, your chicken artwork is fantastic.
Bouthane's room.
See, because I think, did we see him come out?
Mr. Baza's next door to us.
Because we would have left our room and maybe we saw him leave Baza's room then.
I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered.
But then, we saw him go around the corner, and I think it's...
Lady Howard and Estelle share that one.
No, not Lady Howard and Estelle. Which one are you?
Signore Bucheli's room.
That's it, Bucheli. So we saw him. We saw Bucheli in the hall last time we left our room.
I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered.
But, we're not...
That was Wilkes' room. I can't believe he's dead.
Looks like you have several riddles to solve and locations to visit using coordinates we get in Sydney. So...
I want to take a break from Le Serpent Rouge for a while.
So, yeah, we're not doing anything... We're not doing any further stuff. Coordinates from Sydney... Well, it's not email. So from the map, we found that the site is probably here at Pecardeux, Mancardeur. Everyone, please take the piss out of my French accent. We discovered the Serpent Rouge was probably this train line here. But the mountain is tied off, and then I don't know if this is meant to be where Thingy is. So we've done as much riddling from La Serpent Rouge as possible. We've been to quite a few locations and picked up these...
How bizarre. I mean, who would leave such a thing?
These letters, like about the Magi and Osiris and stuff. Guide you have says, go downstairs. And there's Baza. No, he never wants to talk to us.
He's back in the lobby now. Wonder where he was earlier.
He never wants to speak to us. We have seen... Can I say anything nice to Jean? Oh, well, no, never mind. I always go in here. There's never anything doing here. And it always looks like this. This one's closed. And it's not. It's just the angle. Never anyone phone. Dining room. Dining room? Okay. The dining room is empty.
Well, it's not exactly full service, but the food smells good. Maybe later.
You never eat, Grace. It's not supposed to be. The thing is, you wouldn't eat from this hotel. You wouldn't eat Grace. Well, I would. Oh, fucking hell, what am I doing? Holy jail. Cancel me now.
DJ? DJ?
Yeah, like Gabe ever went down on a woman. There is that as well. Nancy Drew just avoids hotel restaurants having to work there. Just imagine, like, Nancy Drew and Grace, like, are emailing each other. It's like, I've worked there, don't. You'll see Bukele exiting from Madeline's room, yes, taking that big pack of newspapers you've seen in Mosley and Madeline's hands in the previous time block. Guess what's inside? Go downstairs in the hotel dining room. Well, yeah, here's the thing. We saw Bukele. I'm sure I looked in the dining room, because I always run my head through the dining room. But then we did some stuff, because we went and found... Because, like, this is the site as we found it.
Well, I guess I should go up there and check it out. Wow, this is really nerve-wracking.
Yeah. So here is...
Well, it can't be solid rock if trees grow here.
Like, we went to this site, and there was a note on one of these trees, I think. And we went to, like, some of the other locations, and they were fenced off. And we went back. Yeah, I think we've picked up all the notes. Or I believe we picked up all the notes. But the thing is, it says that there's something to do up here at the Chateau de Blanchefort. And I'm just like, what? What is there to do up here at Chateau de Blanchefort? Yeah, I found the note in the fenced-off area. We've been to the fenced-off area. We found the notes that were there. We do not have our own binocs, because otherwise, I'd be looking at things through them. I don't know where Gabe is to go, hey, Gabe, give us your binocs. Who calls them binocs?
I don't think that would accomplish.
We can grab some binocs. From... We're going to steal them off Mosley. We need... So... I like this binoc idea because, you know, as Le Serpent Rouge says...
A chicken!
Did we dig anywhere? We did that a while back. We did the digging at the... at one of the locations.
No one's in there.
Oh, fine. We'll use the key. Have we still got the key? We don't have the key anymore. Where can we get some binocs as Grace? As Grace, yes, we definitely did some digging. Because there was... Go back to the map. Yeah, there was the centre of it all at L'Hermitage that we did some digging there. We can grab some. We can grab some from Lady Howard Estelle, the last clue I give you before you look for T&D. What, Lady Howard and Estelle have got binoculars we can steal? Is that what I was missing? Because Gabe's got his. Pretty sure Gabe's got his. Alright, no worries, Kira. See you in a bit. Also, there are plenty of cars there now. Get back on the bike.
That has got to be Lady Howard and Estelle's bike.
What's this?
They hardly need 2 pairs of binoculars. I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
We've just stolen some binoculars. And that's probably all we needed to do at that spot. It wasn't where they were digging. Look, it's not flashing anymore. It wasn't where they were, it was where they weren't. Right. So now we can use some binocs up here. Excellent. Probably at that bit. It was not obvious. They were very weird.
Hey, somebody's parked out by that big orange rock that's off the main road. VDG 945F. I wonder who that is.
Right, there we go. We got something to look up. So someone's at the orange rock. This is very sensitive. What are we looking for here? Anything? Anyone? Probably nothing. Hello, Madeline. Hi. I mean, it wouldn't be her. She's got a car. We've probably seen all the things, right? Yes, there was a score. There was a little thingy to sort of like do stuff. I reckon we're hopefully, we better be. Fucking hell. Yep, no longer flashing. We're going to go back here. And very quickly...
A chicken.
Bowser's still there? We can talk to him? And look at that
Well,
newspaper.
he's back in the lot.
Right now. Anyone in the dining room now? So maybe we missed something in the dining room. And, well, sucks to be us, I guess. Right, we're going to work out. Yeah, she's going straight for it.
I've only got one more stanza. Capricorn. I am aware of the scent of the perfume which impregnates the sepulchre of the one I must release. Cursing the profane in their ashes and those who follow their ways, I returned from the darkness while making a gesture of horror at the abyss into which I had plunged. Here is the proof that I knew the secret seal of Solomon and had visited the secret places of the queen who watches over the king. They must be talking about going down into the cave. Take heed, my friend. Do not add or take away one iota. Think, and think again. The base lead of my words may contain the purest gold. Let he who has the understanding use it with wisdom.
Hello?
Hey, Mose, you're back.
Yep. Gabriel and I, we had it out.
You did?
Uh-huh. Guess my little secret is, out in the open now.
Huh. Is Gabriel here? I've had some real breakthroughs with Sydney.
Yeah, he wanted me to come and get you. He's holding a meeting in the dining room.
A meeting? Well, this ought to be interesting.
All right, we've made it to the next bit. Excellent. Session 14. We've been doing this not for 14 weeks, but for 14 sessions. Blimey. What little secret is out in the open? Has Mosley got to stick out again? Probably. I think there's a lot of, like, miscommunication going on, isn't there? There's a bit of a comedy miscommunication.
What's up?
Just a minute, Gracie. Why don't you take a seat? All right. Fun time's over. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
I have no idea what you mean.
Nor I.
Then let me give you a clue. Earlier today, I had a certain unpublished manuscript in my room. Someone took that manuscript, and that someone was...
Oh, wait, what? Who are we blaming for taking a manuscript? Mosley's been kind of sus. I don't know. Buccelli? Madeline? Are we meant to have been paying attention? Go Buccelli.
Vittorio Buccelli. Shortly afterwards, it was stolen from the first thief by...
He had some papers in the hallway. Yeah, this is the thing. This is what we missed, right?
Vittorio Buccelli.
He stole it off
The
himself.
second thief couldn't hold on to it either. It was stolen for the third time by... Madeline Bouthane.
And the third thief disposed of it by... selling it.
Really?
Yep.
This is ridiculous. You obviously know nothing. Au revoir.
Yeah.
Stupido!
Okay.
Why do I have the feeling that could have gone better?
God damn it, I've got to find that manuscript.
I did see a moped parked off the road. It was just south of Blanchefort, near a big orange rock.
Oh, well, that's something at least. I'll check it out.
And we really need to talk about Sydney and the treasure.
Oh, not now, Grace. I'll come up later.
If you say so.
Right, what we could... Are we back when... Right, we got Gabe again, but... Of course we're save scumming this. Right. What do we reckon? Hotel staff... hotel staff, Buccelli... No, Butane Buccelli? Or Mosley, who stole it off Mosley, then stole it off Mosley, then burned it. I'm gonna go hotel.
Someone from the hotel. Shortly afterwards, it was stolen from the first thief by Madeline Bouthane. The second thief couldn't hold on to it either.
I mean,
It
Mosley's
was stolen
shifty as
for
fuck.
the third time by Vittorio Buccelli.
And the third thief disposed of it by burying it.
Really?
Yep.
But this is slanderous. You cannot prove a word.
Oh,
Of course we can. Can't we, Grace?
Sure. Of course we can. We have solid proof on all three of you.
I admit it. I did take the manuscript, but I didn't do it for my own personal gain or anything. I'm CIA.
fuck off.
Ha! That explains it.
Outrageous.
God, Mose. Congrats.
Thanks.
Well, thanks.
Mademoiselle Bouthane.
We
what's
got
your
2 out of 3,
excuse?
that's
I do
fine.
not know what you mean.
Don't you? Let's consider the fact that you have way too much equipment for a tour guide.
But I am technically minded.
And lethal. My guess is French Internal Secret Service.
You are much too smart for your own good.
Oh, and you, Signore? Or should I call you Father?
It is not illegal for a priest to travel without a collar.
Oh, but you're not just a priest, are you? You came on a train from Rome, yet you lied. You said it was Naples. Why tell such a pointless fabrication unless you were hiding something? Like the fact that you're with the Vatican.
That is not a crime either.
But stealing manuscripts is.
Perhaps it is time for you to reveal your secrets, Gabriel.
Please do.
Sure. I'm a private investigator. I'm here about the kidnapping of Prince James of Albany's infant son.
James
Oh, yeah, remember
Stewart's
that?
son has been kidnapped?
When did this happen?
You really didn't know? Either of you?
No.
Certamente no. I came only to report on any activity in the area. The Vatican feels that there are certain subversive parties who are trying to fabricate stories. Perhaps even go so far as to stage certain finds. Plant material. Naturally, the church is anxious that anything of the sort be prevented and exposed.
Perhaps you are right, Signore. But we believe that there is something buried near Rennes-le-Château.
That's why you were given this assignment?
I have been watching Rennes-le-Château for a few years now. There are certain political interests involved. Interests which might not be working for the long-term stability of the present French government. Besides, if there is an archaeological discovery to be made here, such findings should be controlled by the French authorities. We want to make sure nothing gets smuggled out without our knowing.
I thought you needed excavation permits to do any serious digging.
Hypothetically, but several parties have applied for permits. We can only deny them for so long.
Mose?
The CIA thinks there's something going on over here with the Freemasons, the Priory, and the Knights of Malta. You name it. We've got to make sure our interests are being protected. You know, the good old US of A. Well, they sent me on a tour as a kind of an audition, I guess. They didn't want anybody with legit CIA credentials. You know, anyone who could be traced. But I'll probably be starting...
What's going on with his hand?
back.
And the digging, monsieur?
Oh, intelligence got that tip from somewhere. I was just supposed to, check it out.
So it was the CIA who infiltrated our computer system. We thought it was the Priory. It is not the first theory we have had, I am afraid. Our cipher experts work on it when they can, and it appears this was another failed attempt. Right, monsieur?
I sure didn't find anything.
Great, we've got that settled. Now, where's the manuscript?
Cough it up, Padre. Are you gonna be singing in the boys' choir?
You're both mad. I don't have it.
I think I have an idea where it might be.
All right. But if I don't find that manuscript, I'll be coming to see you, signore.
May we go now?
Yeah.
Fuck it. What is going on? French Internal Secret Service.
I saw a moped parked off the road. It was south of Blanchefort near a big orange rock.
Okay, I'll check it out, thanks.
And I've made some real progress with Sydney.
I'll come up and see it later, all right? Right now, I've got much bigger problems.
You certainly do.
You're not going to tell him that the prince is in town, or does he know this? I'm not sure. But yeah, they've definitely paid Mosley to go away. It's a big prank. He's applied to the CIA, and they're like, okay, yeah. How about you go to France and find the Holy Grail? We told him to go to France and find the Holy Grail. Fuck, oh, dude. Fucking useless. Mosley's CIA. Fucking hell. This game's gone unbelievable now. I was fine with the vampires and the Priory of Sion. But now it's unbelievable. Anyway, we got the thing, and we got it right enough. So let's never do that again. CIA is more concerned with overthrowing governments than anything the Knights of Malta are doing, right? Okay. Let's get on our bike, check out the rock, and we'll go see the prince afterwards, because nobody cares about the baby. The orange rock, because I think that's going to be the only place that's going to be flashing, yeah. Wow, this is some fucking... Hello.
Here we go. Someone's been up to no good.
Who's a suspect? Jimmy Stewart. James Stewart of England or Scotland. The King. Not the movie guy. And not the first two. Well, you see now, I'm just, you know, I'm just the King of Scotland, you see. It's my James Stewart impression. Jimmy Stewart impression. It's not bad, is it? Fucking terrible is what it is. Alright, let's dig a hole.
I'll go get the shovel off the back.
Art's just like, what is that? Is that your Jimmy Stewart? That's fucking appalling. I haven't seen Harvey for ages, okay? It's not a Scottish accent, which is pretty bad.
It's the manuscript, all right. Hallelujah. Now I can face Prince James without a shit-eating grin on my face.
Except you just had a shit-eating grin on your face.
better grab the shovel.
Yep, that's it. So. Oh, fucking hell. You know things are gone bad. The chicken's no longer there. Shit. Missed trick by not establishing the digging simulator genre, yeah? No chicken, I know, we're fucked.
That must be Prince James's car. Larry's here.
Uh-oh, Larry's here as well, huh?
I do appreciate your returning the manuscript, Mr. Knight.
If I'd known what Mr. Sinclair here was up to, I wouldn't have taken it in the first place.
Well, what's done is done. But I think it's time we had a serious conversation.
Absolutely.
Yep, what are we talking about? Bloodline, manuscript, negotiations, or viticulture?
Do you consider yourself to be a bloodline descendant, Prince James?
Well, it may sound foolish to you, but a belief in our lineage and the responsibility that it brings has been the motivation behind everything the Stuarts have done for centuries. You see, we take our heritage very seriously.
So,
Sure we do.
you think the kidnapping is a response to Sinclair's manuscript, to its positioning you as the head of the bloodline?
It's not just the manuscript, but yes.
Have you received any demands from the kidnappers, or...
No. Look, I'm willing to give up my claim forever if that's what they want, as long as my son is safe. But we don't even know who to contact to make such a concession. The Priory swears they're not responsible, and no one else has come forward. My God, I'm at the end of my rope.
Perhaps it's not political.
If I let myself even consider that it might be the night visitors, I can't imagine what they would want with...
I'm sorry. I know how awful this is. What are these negotiations between the Freemasons and the Priory about?
Because of our common heritage, there's certain wisdom and property that's shared. And now that the dispute over the bloodline heir is coming to a head, these things must be settled.
Vampire babies, they'll do the same for you. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, well, is that the baby's name? Renesmee? I'm not sure.
You're trying to get permits to excavate out here, aren't you?
I don't know where you heard such a thing. But I admit we have been hedging our bets, in case negotiations go badly.
What kind of property do the Freemasons have?
We have a few of the treasures that have always been sacred to the descendants of Moses.
Like what? The Ark of the Covenant? Something like that?
I'm not at liberty to say, but the bloodline treasures are dispersed. Whoever takes the mantle, in the end, will want them. All of them.
What about the Priory? What do they have that you want?
The Priory controls the treasure the Templars couldn't take with them to Scotland because it was embedded in the very landscape.
The treasure of Rennes-le-Château?
Yes, but they're not to touch it until we've agreed on a treaty. You see, we have things they want too.
Right, let's talk about grapes.
Does the grapevine motif mean anything to you? Viticulture in general?
Yes. The wine of communion represents the blood of Jesus, and the grape represents his body.
No, it
and
doesn't.
The grapevine, in some circles, represents the Desposini, the house of David. You have heard Jesus called the fruit of David, I assume.
Of course.
Where did you see such a motif, Mr. Knight?
Oh, it's in the church.
What about my son, Mr. Knight? I'm willing to tell you certain things, but please, have you learned anything new?
I've narrowed it down to a few suspects. In fact, I was going to follow up on that right now.
Very well. Mesme and I will continue our own efforts. We'll see you back here this evening, then.
Absolutely. And, try not to worry.
I do appreciate your tenaciousness, Mr. Knight.
Yeah? I've had shots for that, but never mind. I'll see you.
Why don't I have a button that says Kira? Kira, Dave Jizz. We need a button that fires looks at Kira. To a Dave Jizz. The fruit of David, Dave Jizz. Right, we need to go follow up on some stuff. Probably by talking to Grace, who knows everything. We are all going to hell, but, you know, we get to spend it together. You think it's ancient as posh kid like him would say tenacity because he talked proper like, but they're doing it with a classic pun. If this gets sent out, I want to go there.
Can we talk about the case for a minute?
Of course.
I've been thinking about our list of suspects. Larry and Prince James are Freemasons. The Abbé is Priory. I think we can cross them off.
Right. Bukele is Vatican, Madeline is French Internal Secret Service, and Mosley is, God help us, CIA.
Yeah, makes you think about renouncing your U.S. citizenship, doesn't it?
I've survived Gingrich, I can survive this. But anyway, it's starting to feel like the end of 10 Little Indians. There's hardly anybody left.
There's still Emilio and the two British gals.
Come on, they're harmless. Well, okay, they're not exactly harmless, you know, from a sociological standpoint, but they're certainly not kidnappers. There's also Montreux. I deciphered Le Serpent Rouge, and it showed a red serpent on the map, with its tail wrapping right around Chateau de Serres. It really... well, it's pretty creepy.
I agree. He's our best suspect at the moment. I'll go check out Sarah's again. In the meantime, you keep an eye on Emilio, Lady Howard, and Estelle.
All right, but be careful.
Right, Who said it was Emilio? Who said that Emilio was the vampire? It's 1999, the year before Bush 2 Iraq War Boogaloo. Mm-hmm.
I need to decide what it is I want to have happen before I talk to her about it.
What?
I don't want to screw up again.
Oh, no, don't make us do that.
Hey, Gracie, I found the manuscript. Your instincts was spot on. It was buried in a hole behind that orange rock.
Great. Thank God you found it.
No kidding. You've made some progress with Sydney, you said?
Yeah, I did. Several times.
Well, what'd you find out?
Oh, lots of stuff you probably don't care about. But it did help me find an entrance to an underground cave. I think Wilkes was onto it before he died.
That does sound promising. Maybe we can go over it later. I have a few last things I want to do first.
Sure.
Right, so we're off to go and see Q again. Unless anyone's in the dining room. Nope. Why is the chicken gone? Maybe it's just got pissed off with like people going a chicken at it all the time. It's like, I know what I fucking am. There we go. Remember, we're from the New York Times.
Classy sign. Snooty, even. Classy sign. Snooty, even. Now that is downright rude. They're closed.
We're just gonna climb over anyway.
Uh-oh, it's Marceau.
The chateau is closed, Monsieur Knight.
I noticed. Well, I didn't see a buzzer down at the gate, so I had to come up. Now, I hate to bother y'all, but I'm leaving the area today, and I really need to ask Mr. Montreux just a few more teensy questions. Oh, please.
Oh, wait here.
With his weird arms. Do we wait or do we sneak in? Here he comes. It's Q.
My apologies, Mr. Knight. It is a very bad day for visitors.
Boy, I've had some of those. This is probably really inconvenient, but I'm leaving France today, and I was hoping to feature Sarah's in my article. You made quite an impression on me.
Did I?
Oh, yeah. What I was really hoping was to snag a few more bottles of that Merlot. My editors won't let me give anything 5 stars unless they've tasted it, and boy, that Merlot deserves 5 stars.
Oh, well then, I applaud your taste. Of course I can get you more bottles. I'll have Marceau open the tasting room.
Actually, I'm guessing, well, you guys have a wine cellar. Am I right?
Yes?
Could we go down there and get the wine? It'd make a much more romantic opening for my article. I could just make it up, but as you said yourself, God is in the details.
I don't believe I said that, but I couldn't agree more. I'll take you down myself.
Oh, wow. I knew this place would be great.
Ooh. Bit of a
I was reading about
cutscene.
those Roman mines they had around here. Does this cellar attach to anything, like that?
No. Ah, here it is, the 76 Merlot.
I've been thinking about what you said. About how the breeding of grapes is like the breeding of people.
That is not what I said.
Oh, it's a terrific analogy. Maybe even the angle on my new story. So would you say this Merlot is like, say, a king of wines? Or just a gorgeous camel? Look at that. God, am I an idiot?
No, please, don't bother. It's...
Ow!
Oh, my.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
You are asking about the wine? No, not a prince. Our little Merlot. Then again, it's not exactly wine in the box either. But yes, it's eminently drinkable.
Right. Oh, gosh, look at the time. I have that flight to catch. Thanks. See myself out.
He did just smash a wine bottle. I don't think he squeezed it open. He's not that manly.
This is probably my last chance to look around. I'll leave in a minute.
Alright, so we're not going yet. We're not going yet. Can have a little sneak around, are we? I thought he'd, like, smashed it against the edge of the thing. But yeah, maybe he did use his preternatural Shatnyaga strength. And Nightbot,
I really don't want to go back in there.
Yes, you do. But Nightbot is also right. We just had an important cutscene.
Ooh, I really don't want to go back in there.
I don't want to leave just yet, but I don't want to go back in either. So he's not willing to climb that or go down that little hole. Where do you want to go, Gabe?
Hey, it's open. Uh-oh.
Right, are we meant to be hiding somewhere?
I wonder why they've painted those windows black.
Are we meant to be...
Not yet. I want to look around.
Should we switch the lights on? Take a hammer or a chisel. Since
Ooh, I don't think a screwdriver is gonna get me out of this.
A hammer?
Oh,
No, you can say the same thing about everything.
oh. Guess even vampires have to fix their car. Oh. Guess even... Oh,
Right, okay, so we don't want any tools. That's a bat, right?
What's up there?
We got freaked out by bats.
Most sacred. After tonight, the adepts will converge in Cairo.
Oh, shit.
Voila, Mission Knight. What are you?
Look, it's the man from the train.
Who invited Robert Smith? Oh, it's the lads from the train. Oh no, oh well, there we go. We've moved forward some. Don't know what this is all about. The thing you definitely want to do when you just piss off a vampire Nazi is turn around and keep sniffing around his yard. I know, right? He heard there was an FIREINCAIRO and came running. Nice. I know my cure, not my Susie.
Where could he be?
Well, I guess we're doing more La Serpent Rouge. Are we? Are we? We got to put, yeah, okay. We haven't got any of Bar's stuff. No, the Abbey. Oh, we got Lady Howard prints. I've got Estelle's prints. He's dead. Socio. Oh, we have got his print somehow. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Not getting any hints off that. That's for sure. We're waiting for Gabe. Or are we going to look around some more? What were we going to... What? It's like, okay, it's cut away. So Gabe had an exciting bit. I've forgotten what she said she was going to do. In that short amount of time. That's how good my memory is. Well, we got all these bits of puzzle to do.
Who could know exactly where I'm going? Not even...
What are we doing? What are we doing? What?
Maybe Wilkes was getting too close.
Yeah, maybe he was. Because we're definitely stuck in town. That's for sure. Because Gabe's got the bike. Oh, hello. Someone's on their own.
I do want to get more out of her, but I'll need a little help making her talk.
Oh, hello.
Maybe I should just follow him.
Maybe we should just follow him. Where's he off? Why does everyone wiggle when they walk? Pigs, they like to wiggle when they walk. Right, where's he off? And does he have shoes? You got little weird slippers? What are you actually wearing on your feet? Emilio. Right, where are you going? Round that corner? Well, this is getting slightly interesting. Oh, hey, Basil. Didn't see you sneak in. Hi, how you doing? Stay away from... Yeah, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You leave our chicken alone. Oh, he's having a secret meet with that guy who I keep forgetting.
Please.
Oh.
The reverence is not for you.
I know that.
You should not be here. You should not be anywhere near this place.
They do not know I'm here.
You had better hope not. We have enough to worry about with the baby.
Has there been any confirmation that he's the Kanosh Kanaya?
No, the signs are ambiguous. We won't know for certain until he's old enough to show his will.
But if you do not know, they cannot know either.
I'm certain they do not, but they will take his blood anyway. And it may be enough.
Of course, we must stop them.
How? You have been watching Mr. Knight?
Yes, you were right about his family. He has his own destiny to fulfill in all of this. And the girl has found the entrance to the temple.
It may be too late. We're almost out of time.
Not until midnight. I have tried to prepare them as best I could, but it is almost cruel to send him in.
Do you foresee something?
I have told you, I will not foretell the outcome, but the forces arrayed below will be terrible.
He will not be sent alone. When can we start?
Give me time to speak with him. I will call you at the villa.
Very well. Till then.
With her brains and his magical destiny, they could be dangerous. You're just gonna walk past Grace going, brilliant. You didn't notice her. Well done. Or they noticed her and they're like, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's all part of the plan. They've got another secret plan.
Oh my god, what is going on?
They know things that others don't. Right, I'm thinking, did they leave anything behind? That's a very good question. So I'm thinking, like, if the Priory and the Masons are basically wondering about power, right? I can't see anything they've left behind. Like, they're just worried about, the Priory Scion and power. But these two dudes are actually like, but the vampires. These two seem like the only ones who probably know that the vampires are real. Yeah, there's a plot, apparently. It was partly in the comic that nobody read. Are we going to have a chat now? We're going to have a chat.
I think it's time we had a talk, Mr. Baza. You left that copy of Le Serpent Rouge at the museum for me, didn't you?
Yes.
And the little notes at the center of the circle and the arms of the hexagram.
Guilty as charged.
I don't get it. If you wanted to help Gabriel and I, why didn't you just be open about it?
I must be very careful that certain people do not know that I am here.
You're part of the secret brotherhood, aren't you? You and Mesme.
You are correct about Mesme. He is with the Brotherhood, but I am not. I haven't been for some time.
And Montreux, he's one of the others, the ones who steal the blood?
Yes. They call themselves adepts of the holy blood, but they are vampires, pure and simple.
I don't understand. Why doesn't the Brotherhood just stop the vampires?
If you are to understand what we're up against, you must know the whole story. Listen.
Plot time. Plot time.
The secret brotherhood are the weavers of the bloodline. It is a process intricately linked to the stars. The birth of the Divine One, the one the Brotherhood calls the Kenosh Kenaya, can only happen during certain planetary alignments with the constellation Osiris.
Of course. It's the constellation Osiris.
Just over 2,000 years ago was the last such configuration. The Brotherhood was expecting something profound. They tried frantically to read the signs and omens. There were many branches of the bloodline, even back then. One was the House of David, and it was to this branch that the signs pointed.
That's Orion, not Osiris.
So the Brotherhood used their influence and a bit of magic to convince the current heir, Joseph, to marry his betrothed before the date prescribed by Jewish tradition. Mary conceived. The signs for the birth were auspicious, a conjunction of two planets, Jupiter and Mercury. This created a star, a certain sign of success. But the Jewish king, Herod, heard of the birth of a Davidic heir and threatened the infant's life. The Brotherhood took the family to Egypt, and the young god was reared there, tutored in the ways of the infinite.
So Jesus was the Kenosh Kenaya?
Oh, yes. He was what we had awaited. The open portal between man and the infinite. The one who could see the fabric of the universe and alter it at will.
Neo?
But he was also a Jew. Jesus insisted on studying the Torah, learning his heritage. As he read the tales, he became convinced that he was the Jewish Messiah. From the Brotherhood's point of view, it was a limited ambition, and yet who were we to tell the Divine One what he was or was not?
What happened?
He returned to Jerusalem. A few of the Brotherhood went with him to watch over him. What we didn't realize, perhaps because we were not Jews, was that Jesus intended to fulfill the prophecies. All of them.
What about the vampires? Where do they come in?
I will try to explain.
Please do.
You see, the Brotherhood collected blood samples for study and testing before they selected brides. There were certain magical rites performed. There had always been rumors that some of these priests had dared imbibe the blood to steal power for themselves.
Right, okay, so, as best I can get the exposition, the Brotherhood of the even older Middle Eastern Arabic cult who have basically done Nazi-style eugenics to try and find a divine being, and they went, oh, the House of David seems good. And Jesus was born under the very specific alignments of planets and a constellation that's not actually a constellation, but never mind, shut up. And they were like, aha, Jesus is going to be the divine being who can shape reality to Neo, basically. But then Jesus went, I am the Jewish Messiah, and decided to choose to be crucified because that was the Jewish messianic prophecy. And they're like, no, you're much bigger than that. And now we're talking about the vampires, where obviously, you know, we're going into like the eugenics of the blood and stuff. Such a naughty boy. So, yes, the Brotherhood collected blood samples for study and testing before they selected brides. Because this is about eugenics as well.
Of course, such things were taboo. And when these rumors surfaced among the initiates, they were harshly scolded. But when Jesus was being reared in Egypt, there was a young initiate who envied his strange abilities. He began to whisper to his friends that to truly serve the Kenosh Kanaya, the priesthood ought also to be immortal, just like the Kenosh Kanaya himself.
Jesus was immortal?
In a sense, he could reweave the fabric of his body at will, just as he could those of others. He could have healed his own wounds, but he chose to perform the sacrifice the prophecies demanded. It wouldn't have been much of a sacrifice had he rescinded.
So what happened with the young initiate?
His name was Sine, and one of the boys he persuaded was
Sine, huh?
Son of the Brotherhood's headmaster. Ali wasn't a bad boy, but he loved Jesus and liked the idea of living with him forever. Fortunately, he approached his father about it one night. When the headmaster heard of the heresy, he exploded. Sine and his followers were expelled. Only Ali remained, having repented his ignorance. But Sine and his followers didn't give up. Sine grew bitter. He decided they would steal the blood. He kept his eyes on the conclave, but could never get close. When Jesus left for Jerusalem, they managed to keep it secret from Sine. He did not arrive in Israel until it was too late.
So Sine's group, the Adepts, are still after the blood.
Even worse, they found it. Jesus had heirs, 2 sons. That was the one thing he did agree to do for the Brotherhood's sake. His sons were only human. They'd missed the window of Osiris, but they survived to have descendants.
Now the window is open again.
Yes,
Is the baby, Charlie, the Kenosh Kanaya?
we do not know. It depends on how well the vine has been woven. It depends on many things. Sadly, it may not matter. Where the Brotherhood has woven for 2,000 years, the Adepts have tasted. The bloodline grew too broad for the Brotherhood to protect each descendant every minute. And as the vampires succeeded in stealing here and there, they grew in power and in corruption. They will resort to anything for the blood, blackmail, murder, even black magic.
They've been mixing the blood as you have, but in their own bodies.
Exactly. And they've been doing it for so many generations that they have changed, physically. It is a result of the blood, but even more, the result of corruption. You see, the power they have is stolen. It is not theirs.
Shush, Kathy.
Even so, they are strong. The Brotherhood does not taste of the forbidden fruit. They're no match for the Adepts anymore. And the baby's blood may be enough to tip them over the threshold, even if he's not all we think he might be.
So, what will happen if they take his blood?
Montreux will be king of the world. Rex Mundi incarnate.
God. Ah, it's Gabriel. Thank heaven.
Thank heaven indeed. We've quite nearly run out of time. May we meet in your room, Ms. Nakamura?
King of the world! Alright, wow. That was something. So you can't mix blood in your own body. Would something bad happen? Yeah. It depends. I mean, if it's the blood of the Pyro Scion. But, I mean, a lot of guff. It's like, okay, let's take the Priory of Scion myth, lie, fabrication that was made up in the 1950s, I think. Literally by the hotel in Rennes-le-Château. Yes, imbibing blood isn't going to change you physically, but no, remember this is magical blood, so... So, yeah, and you're right, I was holding off on playing this until spooky season. But it turns out it's a great Easter game for the entire family. Anyway, right. Here we go, 9 p.m. till midnight.
So they chased me for miles. Good thing I had the Harley.
God is good.
Yeah, vanity works too.
It's time we talked about the temple. We must reach the Holy of Holies before midnight.
The temple?
I've been trying to tell you. Sydney helped me find it.
There will be traps to keep out the uninitiated.
He means those who are not initiated into the mysteries.
Gabe's read a lot of mysteries, haven't you, bud?
No, my friend. The hermetical mysteries. This is why Mesme must go with you. I would go, but I dare not risk it while the Adepts are down there.
I'd like to go.
I was hoping you would stay here with me, Grace. We can use Mesme's radio to stay in contact with the others. They may need some of your computer expertise.
But...
3. 3 is the number that will best protect the group. Myself, Gabriel, and... I believe Mr. Mosley is a trained police officer?
Hell yeah, I'll go. I got a gun in my room. But, there aren't really any vampires down there. Are there?
A few. If I know Montreux, he will admit only his most trusted allies tonight. For such a prize as the baby, he might be challenged. His kind are not known for their loyalty.
Yikes.
What about the treasure?
God willing, we must remove it to safer keeping.
Wait a minute. This is about the kid. I'm not putting my butt on the line so you guys can get rich.
It's not what you think.
I assure you, the baby is the first priority for us all.
Just don't get too far ahead of me, bucko. Now let's see
Bucko.
that map.
I like the fact where Gabe sort of like said that vanity is good as well.
Very close.
Because obviously it was vanity that made him have a Harley. And yes, the rule of 3. Also the rule of no women.
She was right. Whoa. Here goes nothing.
Be careful.
What's happening with those legs? What was happening with the ass of those jeans? Whee! Oh, come on, you should have
Was that
had...
really necessary?
Stop whining. Look at this place.
Wait. Everything here could be a trap.
What? You want to lead?
No, just be wary. Mosley and I will follow.
Sounds good to me.
Great.
Okay, so that was the same development making 3 different woe noises, right? Yeah, most likely was. They should have had Mosley coming down going, whee! And missed a fucking trick there. Alright, anyway. This puzzle, I think Kathy, certainly you, can agree with me that this puzzle looks easy as pie.
There's a pattern of sword tiles on the board.
It's a classic Doctor Who reference to the 5 Doctors.
Some of the tiles have skulls on them. I don't think that's a good thing. Does that floor have trap written all over it, or am I being paranoid?
I mean, it feels like we should follow the swords. But, you know, what we should do, probably, is think about it.
I think I'd rather not do this. But it doesn't look like I have much choice.
Oh, once got distracted by the disastrous performance of the guy playing the first Doctor in it. Remember, Jesus is spelt with an I, yes. The Penitent Man, the Penitent Man, the Penitent... Duck! I haven't watched Last Crusade in a while. Should have showed it to the Marx Brothers.
2 of the tiles in the front row have a cross shape on them.
So the secret temple full of boob trap puzzles. Imagine the dead space when they're told, yeah, it's Last Crusade, but has to last more than 2 hours. Yeah, I think at the last count, I think the Indiana Joneses are on Prime. Kneel before Sutek. No, that's a different Doctor Who. Right, we should ring your age.
We're in this big room. The floor reminds me of the floor in the church. Black and white tiles. Mean anything to you?
Yes, it's a chessboard.
Okay. So it's a chessboard. Oh, fuck. We were playing battle chess earlier, right? So these ones with the cross and knights.
Two of the tiles in the...
How do we have reception? Because shut up. That's how. Right, let's put save down here. Oh. Well, the swords don't look good, do they? Okay, so we move like a knight? Is that what happens? Right, we can't go there. Can't go there, can't go there. Could go there. Can't go there. Could go there. What happens if we land on the sword one? Oh, excellent. Like, assuming we move... We're gonna die, aren't we? Or do we have to switch? Do we have to switch these all off? Oh, what's that?
That's awesome, but I think it's just a lamp.
Fuck you too, Gabe.
Those might have something to do with the shapes on Grace's map.
They do.
There's some geometric shapes on the doors. I'm guessing I have to pick one.
You're right, it should have been a Wilhelm scream, shouldn't it?
There's some geometric shapes on the doors. I'm guessing I have to pick one.
Any more tidbits on the chessboard thing?
How big is it?
I'm about the size of a playing piece in relation to it.
Then maybe you should act like one.
Yes, we're acting like a knight. So, presumably... Well, what happens if we start as a white knight? So from here... We can't go there. We would be bloody sick of Wilhelm screams. This is true. Nope. Nope. Maybe? Nope. Nope. And the sword goes out. Is this a case of... We put... swords are kind of safe? And now we can push...
I don't have time for that now. I don't have time for that now. I don't have time for that now.
Oh, we don't have time for that, apparently. I think we need to go to the star, which... Or are we...
I don't have time for that now.
No, we aren't. We're clearing the swords, aren't we? The sword lights went all glowy. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta be that one then. So it's move like... Yeah, it would be nice if it were clearer which swords were lit, huh? There you go. We can't jump to that one anymore. We're also getting very limited as to where we can jump. Right, that'll get that one. You're a Tomb Raider fan. Used to regular violent deaths, bottomless pits can get annoying though. Yep. Right. Right, to get that one, we need to land there. To land there, we need to go places. Anyway, well, we can't go there, so... Right, if we jump back here, does it relight, or does it... Ah! Alright. So we start on one of them. And they are irregularly spaced. Which means that surely there's a good logical path that we can take. If we knew more about chess. Okay, so if we start with this. Because we can jump here and here, and that one switches off. And then we can jump there and there. Okay. And that's like, that's a corner dealt with. And we can jump here. And then getting back to that spot's going to be tricky. So we've got a lot of aim to go around clockwise and not backtrack too much, yeah. So we go there, which then gives us that spot there. And now I don't think if you jump to, I think you can jump back. That's fine. Oh no. Yeah, no, sorry, you do die. Whoopsie. One of the knight's strengths is being able to move backwards. So, yes. We can... 2 loops. If anyone can actually think of what the appropriate pattern should be... I'm going to start here. And this time, I'm going to go here. Yeah, pen and paper would be good if anyone wants to... Then back here. Because then we can go over here. Then here. And we can get this one. Then maybe this one. Right. Do we now try and go back? Like, if we go here, we can go here, and we can go here, and we can get that. But, oh boy, we end up... Now, see, and we can get that. try that. So I said we go there. And we can go there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna... Probably gonna ruin this sooner or later. Right. I've got a feeling that I've stuffed myself for these two now, haven't I? I'm not sure if, like, clockwise is actually the answer. Oh God, I can't get back to there. Hi Ray, I hope you had more fun D&D than we're having here. Oh, hang on. Wait, hang on. Okay. Can't go there, can't go there. Can go here from there. Okay. I think I'm faking my way through this. Can't go there. Can't go there. Have to be here. Have to be here. Can do this one. Just got to try and get all the way back over there now. We can do this. We can do this. We can't do this. Yeah, we stuffed it. Close. F's.
Food poisoning? All I know is I made myself a sandwich and it didn't agree with me.
All right. Requus splatum pathium. Right, do we draw this out? Think about it. Think about it. We're a knight, so we're going to start on the knight spaces and we're going to move like a knight. We can't, very obviously, we can't land on these squares. We have to land on all of these squares. And to be honest, I think we have to land on all of these squares. And I think we have to end here. Because when it comes to the shapes...
Those might have something.
That is the Star of David. So, do we actually work backwards from here? What time frame? We're in 9 p.m. to midnight on day 3. Lots of plot has happened. You've missed a lot of plot. I'm wondering if we should, like, knock this one on the head. And, yeah, we're getting towards the end. Should we save this? There's a specific code for chessboard coordinates. If we bloody knew them, we could help. Yeah, there is. I think we've got to end on this square, right?
Any more tidbits on the chessboard thing?
How big is it?
I'm about the size of a playing piece.
Oh, for next Friday, learn chess. A through H along the bottom. 1 to 8 vertically. That's the thing. I think we need to end on H8. So that means right. Book. What's up, buttface? Let's write this out. We can land on any, as best I can tell, we can land on any tile that doesn't have the skull and crossbones. And we'd need to, presumably we need to unlight all the swords and then be at the end. And I think we need to be over here. Are all the swords lit at the start point? Yeah, when you jump on, they all light up. And then as soon as you jump off a platform, it disappears, except for the swords. But if you try and jump on an unlit sword, that disappears. Chess is like, let me get my chessboard out. I think the only reason the swords don't drop is so that you know that they're unlit. So I think we need to end on H8. So I'm going to work this backwards. So that is G6. And we could have come there from H4. Ray's like, I've just got the answer up. It's easier. Now, which is a sword. How many swords are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. Of course. We could. Yeah, it's not so much a chess game as a pattern game. And come on, we should be good at this. Also, but this game has been rather annoying. Anyway, I said working backwards, I was on H4. Kind of fed up, but also this is kind of interesting because. Oh wow. Kira's on it. All right, I'm following Kira because she's good. Right, starting on B1, C3, A4, B6, C8, D6, E8, F6, H5. G3. F1. Right. We need to end up... I think we need to end up in H8. Either H8 or A8. Because it's got the square and it's got the hex that we picked up from... well, that was a good loop, Kira. That was a good loop. So now we need to... Ray's like, that wasn't a good loop. I think we need to end up here. I believe we absolutely have to start on the cross symbols. Jess. Okay, so ignore Kira. But that was kind of that was an interesting run. Okay, I'm still working backwards. I'm working backwards from H8 on here. Where had I got to? I gone to G6 and then H4. And then from there, probably G2, which could then take us to E1. And I'm working backwards, remember. You're going to start the night because Gabriel's a knight. Yes. And what's that? That's C2. Because if you start on the bottom left cross, you can tick that one and the bottom right cross off really quickly. So start on the bottom left sword. So leave the temple, kidnap bishop. Right, hang on. Shall we just... let's die. So what's Jess saying? Well, hang on. Let's see what happens if we just jump. Oh no. Ha! Game changer. But we're not... but... we can start anywhere. And we can... start anywhere and we can move... But I think we have to move like a knight. That's the thing. Gabriel Crossing on Nintendo Switch. Right, try D1. F2. D3. E1. I guess C2. So we have to move like a knight, but we don't necessarily have to start in the knight spaces. That is now a bit of a game changer. And we have lopped off two rows. A1. B3. Yeah. A5. Because we can... Oh, how do we box back round to there? Can't go there. Can't go there. Could go back here. Can't go there. Like, we've definitely got A5. But then it's getting back to A4. Ah, right. Yeah, I'm with you. Somewhere on the back wall. Honestly, I think that we need to be in H8 as our last one. Right, the obvious... This is the obvious one from here. Yeah, B6, C4, A5. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, maybe once all the swords are deactivated, we can move cleanly. Perhaps we'll just have to find out. Where are we here? A5, C6. Right, C6, A7, no. B7, okay. So I need to try and loop back around to here somehow. Like B7, obviously we can go for D8. Okay, that's it. We can go D8. E6 brings us round to C7, but then from C7, we've got to. We can't go back there. We can't go back there. We've already come through there. Oh wait, no. We can get that one. No, yeah, okay, no. Basil's in there. D8, E6, C7, E8. Yeah. Right. So we've got to get these locked down here. And maybe that one last. Bottoms. This isn't the time for that sort of discussion. I think this is the one. Hello, look who's back. I think this one, what's that? G6 is the... I think that's the last one that we need to do. Somehow. So we go here, we can go here. Right, I'm going to go with, I think G7. Yes, hello. Because that can't go back. That could... Well, this could go to there. That can go to there. D6, F5, G3. D6. F5. G3, work the way back up. Okay, yeah. Do we go straight for G3? Or do we maybe skirt around it a little bit to try and get there? No, let's go straight here. We've got the wiggle room. Right. I think we'd have to do that one before that one somehow. Because if we went up to here, the only way back is through there, through there, through there. Oh, okay, no, there's a loop. We go there, 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 we go there. Okay. So long as... Okay, yeah. We go there. We go here. 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 Which is where I wanted to end, but then we can go here. Aha!
Ooh, something tells me I could have planned that better.
Oh, what? Oh, no! Oh, no! Fuck the hell off. Oh, this motherfucking game. Right.
Food poisoning? All I know is I made myself a sandwich and it didn't agree with me.
We tried to be logical. I bet it's fucking you've got to end on H8. Hello. Right. We know we got to save there. We know that someone's got the solution handy. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to quit. We're going to quit. We're going to go back to full screen. And we're going to find someone to raid. And then we'll come back on I think we need to land on H8 myself. Or be close enough to H8 because it's got the Star of David on it. Today has been a day for horrid games, hasn't it? But you reckon it's there because that's where the door opened. Yeah, okay. That kind of makes sense as well. That's probably the clue, isn't it? No, you need to end here for that one. Well, enough. What we'll do is on Friday when we come back to this, we will just follow a walkthrough. We'll just go, Kathy, you've got a solution. We'll just follow a walkthrough for that puzzle. We tried our best, we failed, so now we're cheating. That's what's happening. That's what's happening, folks. Right. Who have we got? Who's about? Squid Pie Meow Face is still somehow streaming. I don't know how that can be. Planks and a sledgehammer, yes. We tried planks, now it's a sledgehammer. Ollie Cat Games is doing some Stardew Valley. Emmy is doing some Stardew Valley. It's a toss-up between Ollie and Emmy, isn't it? And I was going to say, they both play chill game. They're both doing chill games, but they're also both massive chaos goblins. Might be Ollie's birthday. Then let's go and see Ollie then. Ollie Cat Games. I say they somehow they both bring absolute manic chaos to the chill games. Oh, it's not today. Oh, it's next week. Never mind. Well, we'll go and see Ollie. We'll see Ollie this week and next week. It's not like we can't go and see Emmy any other time. All right, folks. We've got a raid message. Ray has get Nightbot to pump that out now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was fun hanging out with you, though. The collective bastard at the last step was fun. It's always a good time hanging out with you, even if the games are annoying as piss. I finished the thing for Mirror, so I will probably do some Final Fantasy 9 on Tuesday then. Unless I'm like knackered or something, but you know, I'll probably be all right, like, won't it? And then we'll come back on Friday and we'll do a walkthrough on this because fuck this game. Oh, this keeps going down the rankings in my head, I swear. Right, it's Easter Friday, isn't it? Is it? Yes, it is. Oh, big old fucking bank holiday weekend next week, huh? Thank you for the link for the walkthrough, Ray. You're a ledge. Yeah, we're going to go see Ollie Cat Games. I'll see you back here on Tuesday. The raid count is going down, so goodbye. Let's go. Goodbye. Yes, hi.
Fairly certain Jas did at least see the babies. Fingers crossed.